Was the three-point shooting that you guys showed as a team tonight something that you'd seen in practice before and expected to come eventually?
Uh, Actually, I think it was more like these like had us going. Like for the first couple games, like he's been knocking down his threes, and we all felt like we're leaving him out to dry. Like he can't carry the whole burden of the team, so we got to pick it up. We just got in the gym, started putting up shots, and everything's coming together now.
Justin, as a teammate, how much did you see Ethiel pressing, and how good do you feel for him to have a game like this?
Oh, it's amazing to see him have a game like that because, I've known Ethiel since before I even committed to Pitt, and I know what he's capable of. So to see him come out here and do that, it's a bright spot for the team and a bright spot for him as well.
As a teammate, of Ethiel's, Justin, how much did you notice him kind of putting pressure on himself and maybe trying to strive a little bit too much for perfection, in the first two games and in the weeks leading up to the season?
Yeah, I see it a lot with Ethiel. Ethiel likes to be like a perfectionist. Like he don't like to mess up. He don't want to like make a mistake, get a turnover, and then when he does, he like lets it drag on for plays and plays and plays. And I had some of those problems last year, and I just try to tell him like everybody's gonna make mistakes. LeBron James makes mistakes, and he's the best player in the world. So like, just play a game and keep going and shoot your shots. And that's what he did tonight. He came out here and had a great game.
Justin, speaking of your teammates, first of all, how nice was it to be able to get a little bit of a break early there, late in the second half? And, we saw some good energy from you and the rest of the starters. How important is it for you guys to show that energy from the bench for the guys who are on the court there late?
I think it's a must, those guys come to practice every day just like us. They work hard. They bust their behinds every day. They push us. They make us better. So, it's a great feeling seeing them get in the game and a lot of them score and get their first collegiate bucket. So, like, it just meant a lot to us. We were happy for them. So,
Justin, how fun was it? You guys had 30 baskets and 26 assists. How fun is it when the offense is clicking and everyone's kind of sharing the ball?
Oh, it makes the game that much more fun. That all starts with defense, though. We got to pick it up on the defensive end to get to the offense, But it's fun to play basketball like that where everybody's getting some and everybody's playing well, and nobody can really say like, oh, somebody got looked off. We're just sharing the ball as a team and playing as a team. It's just a great feeling.
Justin, what do you attribute to getting you guys going? Because sometimes you guys showed like you were maybe struggling, but then as soon as a couple things work your way, you guys start passing the ball more, feeling each other where you're at. What do you think is like the catalyst in those moments when you guys get on one of those runs?
I honestly just think it's like we see one of our teammates make a shot, we just feel like we got to back them up. We got to help them. We can't leave our brother out there to dry. We got to pick up our own game and help the team more. So I think that's really what it is.
Justin, what gives you the most satisfaction, the three-point shot or one of those follow slams?
I would say the slam. Not everybody could do that. That probably gives me the most satisfaction.
The slam?
Yeah, definitely the slam. Definitely.
Justin, you were in these guys' shoes just last year. Do you feel like the freshmen are starting to get into a rhythm and you guys are starting to figure out their games as well?
Definitely, yeah, definitely. Like, we see a lot in practice. We try to, like us older guys, me, D's, X, we try to like speak to the freshmen, especially Will, because he's younger than everybody. But they're still learning a lot. They got a lot to learn. But I'm seeing like they're picking it up and they're starting to get into just the things and understand like how this collegiate basketball stuff works out and stuff like that.
We had talked a little bit earlier with Coach Capel, and he was saying how much more comfortable this team seems compared to where you guys were going into the season opener, just how weird that game felt. As a player, how much more comfortable does this team seem, and where are the biggest areas that you notice that comfort the most?
The team is definitely way more comfortable than when we first started off. I think that's because, like I'm keep saying, I think it's because of Dees. I think because, he worked on his game a lot this off season. He become a very big threat for us. So I feel like having multiple threats in the court at once, like me, X, and Dees all having great games, like day in and day out, it makes it a lot easier on us, so we don't have to worry about one person's not doing well. We got to pick it up for them. I just feel like we're all playing all together. We're all playing good. So like, it makes it that much more easier to get in a rhythm and get in the flow.
Yeah, you guys have done this twice now. All of I guess tonight was the third time. Is it any less weird playing in an empty gym now?
Uh, I never really cared if there was fans or no fans. I love to have fans, especially the zoo. It's a great atmosphere. But like I used to play in the parks at home and whatnot. We never really had fans. We never had people just watching you in the park. So like I'm used to it. But like the team is starting to get used to it by now. We just always say like we gotta bring the energy. We're our biggest fans. So that's what we've been doing. It's been working out so far.
Justin, you talked about the importance of defense leading to offense. You guys had forced 18 turnovers tonight. Second half, they shot, I think, in the 20s. What did you like about your defensive effort tonight?
I think that on ball screens with I forgot the kid's name, number 1. I think Kareem kind of like got it going for us. Like we went to go like trap him, and I think like that was a big like step up for us. I just feel like we played all around to be like good defense together.